a banda was suddenly devoured by the Krayt dragon, and then it vanished without a trace. This Krayt dragon came to raid the town once every week, which greatly troubled Town Marshal Cobb. To deal with the monster, Cobb hoped to join forces with Djarin to kill it, and promised to give him the Mandalorian armor once the job was done. Djarin thought it was a fair deal, so he agreed to go with Cobb to scout the monster's lair. The Tusken Raiders also joined the mission. At first, they tried to use a banda as bait to lure the monster out, but when they saw its massive size, everyone was stunned. The Tusken who had led the banda forward also ended up as the creature's prey. It was clear that a frontal attack could never defeat the monster, so they gathered more people to prepare for battle. First, they buried a massive amount of explosives at the cave entrance, ready to detonate as soon as the monster entered the trap. Then, they set up heavy ballistae at the entrance and stood guard. Once all was ready, 3 brave Tuskens went to the cave to lure the monster. The piercing sound soon attracted the monster, and the 3 Tuskens quickly retreated. The archers from a distance fired their bolts, trying to lead it into the explosive trap. Unexpectedly, the monster retreated back into the cave. The crowd hurriedly threw incendiary bombs to enrage the monster. Yet, unfortunately, things only grew worse. The monster was not only incredibly strong, it also spewed acidic bile at the fighters. Those who failed to escape in time died instantly. Fortunately, Cobb seized the moment and detonated the explosives. Just when they thought the monster had been killed, it suddenly burst out from the top of the mountain. Terrified, everyone scrambled to flee. In the chaos, Cobb and Djarin flew to its side in their armor, firing their rifles furiously. This quickly caught the monster's attention, and it lunged at them with its gaping jaws. Luckily, the 2 of them dove to the ground in time to escape. Just as they were searching for the monster's whereabouts, it suddenly erupted from behind them. Everyone panicked and scattered in fear. To defeat the monster, Djarin told Cobb to fire a rocket to draw the monster's attention.
I got its attention! Now what?
You still have that detonator?
Take it! What's the plan?
No sooner had he finished speaking than Djarin triggered Cobb's jetpack, while Djarin stood motionless before the monster, facing it alone. In an instant, the monster lunged forward and swallowed Djarin, along with the banda loaded with explosives. Moments later, the monster disappeared underground, but just then, the ground began to shake violently once again. The monster burst out of the earth once more, and to everyone's amazement, Djarin flew out of its mouth completely unharmed. An instant later, a massive explosion erupted from within, finally killing the monster that had plagued the town for 10 years.